Hey everybody, I'm here in South Tucson. Just wanted to update you. I've won all my other cases. I just got like one more to go. They've given me a new lawyer. So, I meet with that lawyer on the 15th, got court on the 24th. Under the orders, and then I'm also appealing the two cases I lost. Under that ruling, I'm not allowed to do any court support whatsoever. So I'm appealing that. I want to. We need to. I want to talk to everybody. Like, you've probably heard of the Brady List. The Brady List is comprised of cops that have been proven to lie under oath. So I think what we need to do, like, I have the two cases where I lost. The cops lied under oath. So, like, I'm going to try to expand them to get them on the Brady List. A friend of mine who is a reporter for a newspaper in Boston, he actually told me that they got they did they got like the whole thing for the Brady List. So if you actually go on that website, I put it on a Facebook page I have called California Police Sucks, and so uh, I'm gonna like refine that whole thing, and I'm gonna get it together, like, because on the Boston, I think it's the Boston Globe he works for, they actually on their website and in their paper actually outed all the people where they got a FOIA request granted to them on everybody on the Brady List. So if it is the Boston Globe, you should be able to go on the Boston Globe's website, look up the Brady List, and there should be links expanding everything on there. But I just wanted to get on here, update everything. I was over by the U of A last night. Illegal Pete's, like, their security, big time cop collars, no support of journalism or filming in public. Like, you go over to Illegal Pete's, like, they're calling the cops right off the bat, saying that they own the sidewalk, that they have the right not to be filmed in public. You got the, like, this is where I did a free speech protest last year at the U of A, ended up beating it. There was also a case where I was near the U of A but not on campus, and the cops come and arrested me, kidnapping me while off campus, trying to charge me with trespassing. The prosecutors tossed that out under prosecutorial discretion, but U of A, they're still trying to say that I can't be there. They're still being sore losers. They're like comparing me to like this other activist named Brother Dean. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's like this pastor. Was a religion student at the U of A, and so he used to hold up a really big, like almost 25-foot sign that says "Women deserve rape." So as a activist, like my whole protest there was about free education, how everybody deserves a free education. This is where like all those Ivy League schools, like what their law schools and other schools they have going on are doing is they're providing sliding scale services to their communities, and they're telling all their students that get accepted that we're going to give you an opportunity at a free education should you graduate the program. All we want is your verbal and written promise that you'll that that when you become successful, that you got an income with disposable income, that you'll like donate it to us so we could keep the school going and keeping people having a free education. Now this is where at the U of A, like I ran this homeless protest for 3.5 years with Pastor John McLean of the Veteran Rescue Mission. And before he became a pastor, we were both like First Amendment activists. So we decided to get together with another guy, and we decided to do this 3.5 year homeless protest where we slept on the sidewalk and we took donations and we fed people and we worked with like churches and a lot of other things in our community to do all this. They ended up arresting all of us leaders and then like scaring all the houseless away from the sidewalk. This is where like you see videos of back then, like they're stealing like Christmas, the cops are stealing like blankets and Christmas supplies from the homeless. And so like that, like this is where like it was taken to the federal courts. The federal courts ended up saying that we were in the right and all this other stuff. So then like after that I came up with this thing called Homeless News Now, which is a blog that I run, and it's also on Facebook. So like then I went to the U of A after that, and I did a free speech protest. And so they're saying that I'm still not allowed at the university, even though they couldn't show any exclusionary order in court, where the court found that there was insufficient evidence to support any kind of trial or arrest. It was found to be unconstitutional. So here I am. I was like near campus yesterday when like those tyrants show up saying, hey, like, we don't need you on campus, we don't want you on campus, da 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 da. They don't support the Constitution. They telling me I don't have any right to question anybody on campus. So like all this is going on. So like won all my other cases, got one more to go. They gave me a new lawyer, meet with him on the 15th. Got court on the 24th. I can't do any court support for anybody in Tucson because of the court orders from the two I lost that I'm appealing. And so that means El Charro Negro and Tucson Police sucks. Like this is where they're going to court. They need some support there. I can't be there. I can be on the outside. The other part is they've told El Charro Negro that he, under court order, he can't actually film inside the courtroom from the public sidewalk. So like I want you to go ahead and we're gonna walk over here. So basically what they're saying he can't do is come over to a window like this one, and he can't go like this. So as you can see, I'm outside on a public sidewalk, and they're saying he can't do one of these things. So they're saying the rule is you can't film in court. Well, I'm not in court, I'm outside. So what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? Like this is where we go over here. You see where we are right here. So we go over here. So it says everything's closed right here. So we look inside here. What law are we breaking? What's wrong with this? You know what I mean? So like this is where we need people to come do some First Amendment activity at the U of A, because the U of A is being on tyrants. This is where they testified that you're not allowed to do any First Amendment activity. You're not allowed to be on the campus without their permission. This is where they say if you want to do First Amendment activity at the university, you got to first get permission. Second, you got to pay them permits. Third, you got to get a student group to sponsor you and follow their lead. And then, like, you don't get any credit for it because they have you sign in all these documents saying that they own the rights to all this and they're in charge of all this. So, like, First Amendment activity, how is it constitutional to make me pay for my right to expression? The other thing is they're telling El Charro Negro he has no right to put his phone from a public sidewalk to the window of a government office to bring any kind of transparency. So, like, do your research. You know what I mean? Occupy your local library. Look up your laws. Come out, do First Amendment activities. Let's all collaborate together. So I just wanted to do this update. I haven't been on much. I want to thank all my new subscribers and everybody paying attention. I appreciate it. Sorry I haven't been out much. I've been at home. I got 2 people off the streets, so I've been kind of running this whole thing at my house, over at my house, making sure it gets clean and doing all this other stuff. But I wanted to just catch up with you and update everything. So I'll check everybody out later. Thank you to everybody that's on here. Cop Cam and Tucson Police Sucks, El Charro Negro Justice, High Time, Desert, Big Ant TV, who else is out there? Top Shelf Anarchy, High Desert News, and just everybody else. Bow, definitely always good to have you on the back. Tucson Police Sucks, one of my mentors, one of my good friends, always watching you. Thank you for all your support and collaborating. So I'll let everybody go now.